As new technology, new designs, and new bikes arrive, they also bring new problems. Many riders are used to solving small issues themselves, or at least maintaining their bikes with a trusted local mechanic. But American and European manufacturers don't always want that. Instead, they often make things more complex, more restricted, and more expensive. The goal is simple: keep you dependent, charge you more, and slowly take away your right to repair. BMW is the latest example. The company has filed a patent for a new type of fastener that replaces a conventional screw head with BMW's iconic Roundel logo. On the surface, it looks premium and on-brand, but whether screws and bolts look good is completely irrelevant. Now picture this. You're on a round-the-world ride. It's just you, your bike, and a foreign country miles from the nearest dealership. You roll out your toolkit only to realize that all your Torx and Allen sockets are useless. Why? Because BMW has decided the screw head itself should be a logo. According to the patent drawings, these fasteners are embossed with BMW and feature two deeply recessed sections positioned where the blue quadrants of the Roundel usually sit. Those recesses are where a matching proprietary tool would engage. The design suggests multiple sizes and, inevitably, a dedicated BMW-only tool set. On paper, it looks clever. In reality, the benefits are hard to justify. Allen and Torx fasteners have dominated high-torque applications for decades because they're compact, strong, cheap to manufacture, and universally serviceable. Whether BMW's Roundel-shaped design can reliably transmit the same torque is still an open question. And that question matters, because the moment a fastener requires a brand-specific tool, owners are pushed away from DIY repairs and independent mechanics, and straight toward authorized dealerships. That's exactly the outcome critics and right-to-repair advocates are warning about. Yes, you could buy a full set of BMW-branded sockets, or wait for aftermarket copies to appear. But those copies may be cheaper, lower quality, and built with questionable tolerances. And it's worth noting, for now, these fasteners exist only at the patent stage and haven't appeared on production bikes yet. Still, if this design ever reaches the showroom floor, what looks like a harmless design flourish could quietly redefine who's allowed to work on a motorcycle. And for riders who believe in carrying a spanner in the pannier, that's not innovation, it's a worrying direction. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take. If you enjoyed this video and want to dive deeper into the history and evolution of legendary motorcycles, from vintage Hondas to cutting-edge hyperbikes, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to SK for more exciting content. Ride safe, dream big, and stay tuned for our next story. Goodbye.